You is a blessing, you a blessing.
Too far production.
You is a blessing, you a blessing, girl. You is a blessing, you a blessing, girl. You is a
I don't want nothing to happen to my pie. Nothing at all. That's the treasure box.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be, I guess, a little TMI, but something that women and men do all around the world. So if you can tell by the title of this video, I got my very first Brazilian wax. Yes. So today makes day 2 after the whole procedure, and I'm feeling really lovely down there. Like, let me tell y'all about my experience. So I booked about 2 weeks ago with a local
Something like that. I'll put it right.
She's local and she has her own building or whatever, and she does it locally. And I've had heard great reviews about her, so I ended up going to her. I was running a little late, actually. You all know I work third shift, and my appointment was at 10. I didn't wake up until 9:40, and the place is maybe like 20 minutes away from where I stay. So I'm rushing, but I finally get there. She's nice, very informative. She asked me a couple questions. I fill out some paperwork, and then it's off into the room. So the setup was really nice. I was not able to vlog because, I mean, it's my first time. I didn't know how I was going to go. I was kind of nervous. I was kind of scared. But when I go back in 4 to 6 weeks, she said it's more than likely I'll be back in 6 weeks and not 4. I will see if I can vlog then, and I'll take you all with me because I am going to have it done again. And you'll find out why if you keep watching. So the room is nicely set up. It's welcoming, it's inviting, it's not cold and sterile, you know. So I mean, I'm liking it. I'm liking the vibe of it. I'm liking the pieces she has in there. That's kind of inspired me to, you know, redecorate my little recording area once I get it up and running, you know. So first things first, she tells me everything she's gonna do. She's gonna do the Brazilian wax first, and then she's gonna do the facial. Those are my first time getting both of those. I really don't usually do facials because my skin is sensitive, but it's my birthday is coming up, so I wanted everything to be just fresh. So I went ahead and got the facial too, and I'm really, really glad I did. I think I enjoyed the facial more than I did the Brazilian wax. But moving right along. Okay, so she stepped out of the room, and I got undressed from the bottom down, and I laid on my back onto the table. Now the table was pretty nicely set up too. She had a plush blanket, and then she had like vinyl, and then she also had a strip of paper laying down. So it's pretty clean to me. I don't know what else to expect, being I never waxed before, but that seemed pretty good to me. So that happened, and then she came in the room, and it was a little bit uncomfortable because I've never had people look at my pie, except for, you know, like the gynecologist or the person that I'm sleeping with at the time. So yeah, so she asked me to do a butterfly, and I did that. And that's basically when you put your feet together and then you bring them up as far as you can, pretty much like that. And that was, you know, the position I was in for the majority of the time. So the first time she did these sides of my pie or whatever, and those didn't, that wasn't too bad. You know, she counted me down. She told me what she was doing. She asked me if the wax was too hot, and it wasn't. It was like a really good temperature. So she applied the wax, and then applied the strip, and then she applied the wax to the other side. And then she came back to the first side, and then she told me to breathe in through my nose, and then she counted down from 5, and then she told me to breathe in through my mouth, and then after that she ripped it off. Now the first 2 were like easy peasy because I really don't have that much hair on that area, so it wasn't all that bad. Now the parts that tingled, it really didn't hurt me. I have a very high tolerance for pain, So it really didn't hurt me, but to some it does hurt. I mean, it does, like, it's a sting, but then it goes away. So the other areas that really, hurt a little bit more were the top of the pie. You have more hair right there, and then the lips were a little bit more, more intense, I guess. I don't know if because it's a sensitive area or whatnot, but it's a little bit more intense, and she had to go over that area like twice just to get all the hairs. She was really OCD, so pretty much I have no hair. Like, if she couldn't wax it, she went in and she tweezed it, and she told me that what she was doing or whatever. And so then with the Brazilian wax, you get everything, your pie and your butt. So after she finished my pie, it was like maybe 5 or 6 strips, and she was done. And then she cleaned up a little bit, and then she tweezed, and then I had to raise my legs, raise my legs, bend my knees, and then hold my knees up to my chest, all while laying down, so she could get the back part of my bottom. And the butt wasn't even, it was just like the first 2 strips she did on the side of my pie. So that was very easy. I thought that might hurt a little bit, but it didn't. So overall, she took less than 30 minutes to do my Brazilian wax. Still while talking to me and having a conversation with me. Like, we had a conversation the entire time, but then, she would count down when she was stripping the paper off. That was about a good, less than 30 minutes. So then it was time for the facial. I took off everything from the top up, just to get comfortable. She said I didn't have to, but I could if I wanted to. And of course, I want the full experience. So I took everything off top up. I really did have on a shirt and a bra, so I took that off. And yeah, so she microdermed my skin as well as massaged it, as well as exfoliated it. Told me a few pressure points, told me where I was dehydrated at, told me how to fix it and things like that. But then she also had this steam. I don't even know what it was, a steam machine, and it felt so good. Like, the facial lasted an hour, and I dozed off, and it just felt really, really, really lovely. And then she gave me the aftercare instructions for the Brazilian. I did not get any of that today. I'm going to have to go back to the store today, because I can start exfoliate. I can start, doing things with that area besides, washing it. I can start, like, exfoliating the area, I guess, or scrubbing the area, so that when the hair does grow back, my pores aren't clogged. She said my pores aren't clogged, so they grow back, without too much force or whatever. And she prescribed these St. Ives green tea. It's like a facial scrub, but she says it's really good down there. So I'm going to see if I can locate that and do that. So overall, like, for my very first time, I loved my experience. I love the person that did it. Like, I highly recommend her if you're in my area. I highly recommend her on Facebook and Instagram. I posted her stuff on there. She was really, really good. She took her time. She explained that she wasn't rough. And she told me I did really, really good for my first time. So I just know, like, every other time after this, I'm going to enjoy it. It's going to happen, like, every 4 to 6 weeks. Like, y'all, when I tell y'all it's like baby bottom smooth, like, it might be smooth. It might be like silk. Like, it just feels really, really good. I do want to warn you that you will have, like, redness for the first 2 days, because I still have a little redness, but it is decreasing. I don't have any swelling or anything, so that's not a problem. Well, it wasn't a problem for me. I do have sensitive skin down there, so she just told me to be very, very careful about the things I wear. Make sure, I'm letting it breathe and stuff like that, which I'm going to do that anyway, because, baby, I don't want nothing to happen to my pie. Nothing at all. That's the treasure box, boo. But I really, really am glad that I finally went through. I've been wanting to do a Brazilian wax forever, but I've always been, like, scared. But I was like, Kendra, it's finna be your birthday. Go ahead and treat yourself. So that's what I did, and I 100% enjoyed it. So in 4 to 6 weeks, I will be going back, and I will see if it's okay I will ask her if it's okay for me to vlog, just to show you all, like, the space. Not necessarily the procedure, because I don't want y'all to see my pie. Like, no. But, you know, just the space, the area, the, you know, part of the experience. And we will go from there. But I will be back with an update, boo, because, baby, she did that thing down there. Snatched, honey, like, woo, all the way. But, yeah. Until next time, guys. Peace, love.